The Urban Square.
Blessing Najrinda,
Nabunya Justin,
Dunga Halema,
Chitoremi. My name is Nabunya Justin. I'm a female news anchor, field reporter, and also a talk show host on Record Television Uganda. Well, I'm one person who is very much courageous, determined, and very much hardworking. One person with a very good personality for everyone. Yeah.
Describe myself as a person who loves being around people. I love people. I love socializing with people. I love listening. I love talking as well. And I am a jolly person who, I don't know what to say, but all I can say is that I'm so jolly, very free, and very loving, very caring in case I love someone. So that is me.
My name is Nadunga Halema. I work with Record TV. My profession at Record TV is I'm a receptionist, and I do other administrative work.
Yeah, for instance, my Twitter handle is blessing_luck. When I was in school, in secondary school, I used to date a guy and he gave me the name Lucky. So when I was trying to find a handle for my Twitter, I chose Lucky, but then I had to cut off the Y, so it became blessing_luck. For Facebook, Blessing Smiley Johnson. Blessing is my real name. Smiley is because I'm always smiling. In 2.5 seconds, I'm always smiling. And then Johnson, my father's name is Johnson Byamjisha, but because where I come from, my tribe, Blessing and Byamjisha carry almost the same meaning, so I decided to take on the English name, which is Johnson. Blessing Najrinda is not married. She is still single and very unmarried.
So I think the only thing I would change is that of not having phone calls. I would give them some little time to go ahead and give us their opinions on what we discuss.
I wouldn't really change a lot. Maybe the way we try, the way we get to dress. I'd really love to see those classy women on Urban Square, and hopefully we're working on that. And I know with time it's really going to be massive. And maybe, I don't know, but I don't really think I would really change a lot. Maybe that.
First of all, if I was given a chance to change the Urban Square show, I'd look at the different features of the show. Because I would look at aspects like the topics of discussion, the different people that we host in a show. That would be the main point for me to change in that show.
About the Urban Square, the only thing which I've talked about, the change would be the intro, which I don't like. It's a little bit childish or teenager-ish. But I love pretty much everything. Or maybe if we could have, if we could sometimes take the show outside of studio, that would really work for me.
I think I love everyone on the panel.
Well, I don't think I have anyone I would really recommend to be removed.
I wouldn't remove any girl.
We all have different characters.
I highly doubt I would remove any, because they all contribute on the excitement that happens on the panel.
Those girls are like my sisters. We love each other so much, so I really enjoy the show and get so much fun when I'm with those girls. So I wouldn't choose to remove any girl from the Urban Square.
because with time I've got to know these people with different personalities, different opinions, and I think it's very much healthy for the show.
Personalities, so we complement each other. One girl off that platform, the urban square would collapse.
Wouldn't really want to remove any on the panel.
True friend is a person.
I don't know yet if I've had any true friends, but
True friendship. When I talk about, I think me personally,
True friendship, that is a person like
If you had a very, very big issue or a problem or something, this friend could come and be your backup. She would really advise you on what to do. She would stand in for you in where there is wrong, and she would help you in some other aspects. That's what I call a true friend.
that is having someone with whom you either share the same goals in life or different goals, but you can always talk to each other about whatever is going on in your life. Really give each other pieces of advice each other accordingly, and help each other accomplish whatever goals any of you have in life. I think to me that is true friendship.
we would really want to look at that friendship whereby there are no lies, you're being honest to someone, you reveal, there is no those hiders that you get to do, and it's always honesty. That is how I see true friendship.
Friendship is that bond whereby in my absence that person can still stand by me if I'm around, even if I'm not around, but that person will still have my back, whereby it's loyalty in my presence or in my absence, anywhere. So that is what I call friendship to me. Okay, I think I would go with the Constitution of Uganda, 18 and above.
In Uganda, if you're above 18, you're free to engage in romantic issues. But according to me, the right age is 22 years.
It depends on whether you're ready to carry on responsibilities, because romantic relationships come with pregnancies, etc.
I think around 20 years, 2021, I think.
Because the heart doesn't really go ahead with the age thing. So 18 and above, you're good to go.
Uganda provides that when you're above the age of 18, you're above the age of consent. So from 18 onwards, if you can carry a baby and be responsible for it, then go on.
People who are not yet that age, I wouldn't really advise. Ugandan age calls in for 18 years. But personally, I think 18 years, someone is not yet really ready for a relationship. Reason being, they're still, 18 years, you're just out of senior 6, you're not yet at campus. So when you look at that person, those people have not yet thought outside. They're still thinking inside.
See? Young, I assume that's below the age of 18. First of all, if you have goals, if you know what you want, if you have a career and you know what you really want ahead in life, then you can, I think you can delay it. I mean, the sex is good, you'll want to engage in it, but it might be a hurdle for you to achieve whatever you have set for your life. Yeah.
I personally, I'm not seeing someone yet. I'm still single. But I wouldn't refuse someone to go into relationships, but I would advise them to go in relationships. They would go into relationships to a certain extent. Most relationships are so much stressing. You might go into you might go in for a relationship with someone, and this person is stressing you all the time. This person, you have to take caution on the person you're seeing, and I think the right thing to do is take control of yourself before the person you're seeing ruins your life.
Not ready for any outside relationship. Reason being, the boys or the men they are looking up to are already outside, and they have already spoiled so many people out there. How sure are you that you are going to be the lucky person? So I wouldn't really want to mention names, but so many examples or so many people I've seen who have really suffered this. having a relationship that is not yet ready for them, and they get to like misuse their lives, yet they would have a better life if they waited maybe for some time.
Personally, me as a person, I think to some extent relationships took a part of me. The time I would probably have invested somewhere, I still have to invest it in that person. Meaning, if you're still out there, you still don't have that person whereby you have to share the time with. If you totally have your businesses, you can still go ahead and do that. So just simply invest your time in other stuff besides relationships for now. I think I lost some of my time in relationships, yeah.
At least I've really criticized things that to do with domestic violence. Each time I'm on camera, I talk about domestic violence, so that it's not really good. So
When I was about, this was even before I was in the limelight, when I was about 15, I was already sort of popular on Facebook by, when I was about 18 years. I was somehow popular on Facebook, and I remember a neighbor of ours who used to beat up his wife. Unfortunately, he passed on, may his soul rest in peace. He used to beat his wife and children, and they would run to our house. So my parents taught me that in such incidents, you give shelter to them first if it's in the middle of the night.
Did, but once.
Well, I've been able to reach out to the police and also other local leaders in my community, and I've also got a chance that I have a talk show on Record Television, and that is public platform.
Community or society is teaching them, informing them on what is good and what is bad. So the most important is to prevent. The most important thing is to advise them prevent what is happening. It may be in the society or the community.
even you who is watching right now, I don't emphasize you to ever engage in any domestic violence, be it abusing someone, be it beating, be it failing to give someone food, like you keep this person in the house not giving them food. So I really don't urge, I really don't support it, and I've done a lot on my show to talk about against it.
What I've done, now that I'm even in the limelight, I have done that before with a particular organization and Uganda, and we have worked, there is a lady who was, I think, 18 years of age. She was forced into marriage, blah, 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 long story, but she used to be battered by the husband, and we helped her access justice, and yeah, she managed to walk out, finally.
My profession is I'm an accountant. If I wasn't working on TV, I would have been in a bank or maybe somewhere else.
This sounds a little bit crazy, but if I wasn't working on TV, I would probably be a dancer somewhere.
Embarrassing.
I'm not in a strip club. Probably, just dancing as a backup dancer for performance.
Be doing law, I would be in a law firm as a lawyer.
I'd be doing a lot, but number one, I would be a fashion designer, though I am still a fashion designer.
I'm going to go ahead and pursue that because it's still a dream that lives in me, something I still want to do, and still I'm going in for it.
Did not say a stripper, you people. I said I can train and help young people dance. There are so many types of dances, ballroom dances. I would specify in that.
Design is creativity. It's all about creativity. Design to me, it's creativity. Anything creative, that is design. Yeah.
Design is, I didn't study this, but it's in blood. So I would define designing as seeing someone matching, or like matching a different attire, or matching an attire in the right way.
I define design as art. You need to be creative.
Design. How do I understand design? Sounds like a weird question, but I think it's anything that is creative to create a beautiful outcome or beautiful result. It could be in fashion, it could be in music, it could be in any form of art. Yeah.
Oh, with what I put on. Usually, my day tells me what to put on. So I look up to my Mandy. How can I go about with my Mandy? So I'd be creative, or I just go ahead and be creative about my Mandy. It's a Mandy. How should I dress up? So my days tell me what to do, and I go ahead with that.
I call that styling. That is why when I get at work and then someone gets to tell me, Remy, you're smart. I've not created this cloth. It's already created, but I've simply styled it up.
Design, that's why I told you it's art. You need to be creative. You need to, if I woke up one day and I put on this dress, I need to find something that will pull out my dress. Maybe the earrings, maybe the shoes or something. That's art. That's why I said design is art. You need to be creative.
Exactly, creativity. I feel like, for instance, look at what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing a coat that is striped, but then its texture is like omukeka, obakakutia. And then, I don't understand, but you see in the end, it's the creativity. Looking at this coat and knowing that, well, in as much as I don't understand it, but I can put a pink camisole under it and black pants, and it comes out pretty well. Yeah, that is design and creativity for me.
My leisure, I like hanging out, but the most important thing that I do is swimming. I enjoy swimming so much.
Love spending my leisure thinking about so many fashion designs. I love swimming though. I love dancing. I love listening to music. So that is how I spend my leisure.
Reading a book. I'm always reading a book, and then my producer Ibra also taught me a few things about editing. So when I'm not reading a book, I am on my laptop trying to learn more about editing videos.
My leisure, movies. Movies are just my kind of thing. Yeah, I watch movies.
Special. I don't really think I have something special that people don't know about me, because if it comes to dancing, I guess people have seen me dance. Maybe swimming. People have not seen me swim, but I can swim. I guess so. I guess that is all. I really don't have something special.
I think most people know everything about me. I don't really have that something special.
People don't know that I'm shy, because I'm always outspoken. In crowds, I'm always the one yapping, blabbering, speaking things, dropping random obscene words, but I'm actually a very shy person.
People usually say I'm this person who is kind of tough, because you call me with an unknown number, I'm a different person, like that. So usually people, when they get to see me, they say I'm tough. When they get to give me an approach, they say I'm tough. Anyway, I'm one jolly person, so easygoing. So just give me a good approach, and well, we shall be in touch, and everything will be smooth.
Stupid. I think I've done so many stupid things, though some can be hard to mention on camera, but I've done so many stupid things just like any other human being.
I've done so many stupid things.
Yes.
Oh my God, I do a lot of crazy stuff.
So yes, I've done stupid things, like when I was a kid. Not really a kid, I think I was in secondary, and then I was told to go home a bit early. Then I refused, it being that I still wanted to be in school, because there was that thing Kadanke. I don't know if you get to remember that. So I wanted to remain in school due to the fact that I really love dancing. And when I remained in school, I noticed people, the day scholars were going home, and I didn't have anyone to go with at home. So I met guys on the way who wanted, I think they were trying, or they tried to rape me, but I thank God I skipped that. So I've done so many stupid things.
Ceremony of my cousin, and I had to put on a kanzu and high heels down. I put on a kanzu, high heels down, and then I had a very long weave, because I'm a person of long hair extensions. So I had a long hair extension, and then I had high heels, and then putting on a kanzu on my cousin's introduction. That was bloody.
I feel like I said this on a national television because it's so embarrassing.
Having unprotected sex. Yeah.
Can't say it out on TV.
it was a blunder. And immediately I was like, oops, I didn't do that. So I had to take the measures, test for HIV and get back on track. So the moment I did that, I was back on track and it will never happen again.
Can't. So embarrassing, actually, too. It can tarnish my name, so I can't say something stupid on air.
What I can give to my audience is expect the best from Urban Square team. Keep watching Record TV. We really appreciate the audience we have because we get the feedback, and we promise you that every single day that comes in, when time for Urban Square comes in, we shall have improved at a certain level, and a day will come when it's no longer just a level we look up to here. It will become an international level that you never know, you will be seeing us on some other screen, on some other like international TV stations when we are being hosted just to talk about Urban Square. So what I assure you is that you should expect a lot of out of that, this big panel that I'm working with. Yeah.
Thanks for loving us. Thanks for watching the Urban Square show. It's really, really a good thing for the audience to watch us and like us. We shall keep on bringing more and educative programs and actually giving advice to the audience. That's all.
Well, my message to the people out there who love me, thank you so very much for loving me. Keep supporting me, and because you're the ones who make me who I am. Well, if I'm an inspiration for you, I think I have only one word for you. Everything will happen. It's all about time. Take the courage. Go ahead with determination. Work harder, not hard, but work harder. You will get there. Keep supporting me, keep loving me, and of course, I'll make sure that I make you more proud, and I won't let you down. Sure.
Yes, of course. My message is if it's not on, it's not safe. Do not blunder. And of course, you don't really have to learn from your own mistakes. You can learn from someone else's mistakes and try to put your life at peace. And also learn to forgive yourself if you've done something in the past that has affected you. Do not sit for all these years crying about it. Forgive yourself and move on and refocus. Yeah.
Oh, the Urban Square girls. You know what, girls? Okay, I think the Urban Square girls, the message for you is that we should love our show, and more of our investment should be in this show so that the people out there, we don't disappoint them. Let us bring something which is going to entertain them and at the same time inform and educate them. So my girls out there, big up the Urban Square. I love you so much. Let's try to make this show the big show in the country.
Any message to the Urban Squares?
The viewers or the girls?
The Urban Squares?
Avawala.
Yeah.
All right. My message to the girls of the Urban Square, Remy, Halima, and Justin, I want to say that we started this as somewhat a sketchy idea with the help of so many people from the production, and we've managed to bring it to life. So let's work harder, let's work smarter, read more, understand more, and try to bring on all the dimensions of life and make this the best show ever hosted by all women. Thank you.
I love those girls so much. Even if sometimes we have wrangles of, or maybe talking about ourselves on air, confronting someone, but me and those girls, we are so much friendly and lovely. We are like sisters. We can say anything on TV, but in actual sense, we are known as like sisters. Me and those girls, we like sisters.
To the girls, the message I would really love to give to you, let's just keep focused. Let's stay together. Let's not have those stupid arguments normally girls get, because you know when you have arguments, that is when you get to part and then the panel gets to fail out. So let's stay focused. Let's know what we want. Let's build a big team out of the Urban Square. You never know, it can take us out, it can take us somewhere, even not just around Record TV. It can be outside. It can be anywhere, because me, when I look at Urban Square team, I'm looking at it big. Like, I'm looking at it in a big, big, big way. So all I can urge you, let's stay loved, let's stay focused, let's be very careful, and let's love what we are doing.
My last message to the audience: I love you, spread love, get love. Let us all live in love and peace.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
To the viewers, thank you so much for watching Record TV and keeping yourself on watching. Keep yourself watching on the Urban Square show. We're bringing you so much more things and more educative programs, and that will educate our audience. We love you.
I really appreciate you so very much. And to our audience again, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. And let's not lose hope. Let's keep pushing, because by pushing we gain a lot. If you give up, then trust me, you don't know what you want. So people who always stick on what they're doing, they're those people who know what they want. Normally people who give up, they're those who don't know what they want. So let's look at something big. Don't just look at it here, because it is going to make news everywhere, trust me. Yeah.
Thank you, Remy.
Thank you so much. I stay Precious Remy, the host of the Urban Square. We love you so very much, and thanks for watching. Keep it Record TV.
Something small. Would you give a chance to any other person to do Urban Square?
The fact that I love the show, I think I wouldn't give a chance to any other person to do this show, because I really, really love it, because it brings out who Precious Remy is when it comes to dressing, when it comes to the chats we have, the topics we talk about, when it comes to the organization, everything brings out who Precious Remy is. Because if you describe Precious Remy, she is this person who loves everything nice, if I may say, everything nice. So I'm looking at having this show forever. I don't know if I'm being mean, but I'm looking at it, having it forever, like seriously.
Okay, thank you, Remy.
Thank you so much.
Saying, since I'm not really dating anyone, so
The Urban Square.